Hey YouTube, hi Spotify, it's Kel coming to you again with another video. And today is going to be a video in the series that is group ideas for clinicians. But this activity can also be pretty cool, I think, for a mom or a dad to do with their little ones because it can really help kids get in touch with their feelings, just like it can actually help, group participants get in touch with what they're feeling and how to express it. And so if you can do this, literally this activity, you could do it every day with your kids, and it would be really good at getting them in touch with their feelings and communicating their feelings. So I learned it in an art therapy workshop class that I took so long ago, probably like 15 years ago. And I still remember it, which says a lot. And the clients really like it. I think they like doing artistic therapy groups because it just is a different way to express their feelings and it taps into a different side of their brain. So, um, today we're going to do what's called the feeling heart exercise. And again, therapists can do this with their, one of the major groups this would be good for is like any random process group that you're leading. What you want to have is either you just need two things for the clients, colored pencils or markers. You can also, if you get really like cool, if you have a good budget, you can do like painting. So it's a really, really cool art therapy group to lead. So I'm going to give you the short run, like I'm going to hold something up for you to see, and then I'm going to talk about it, and hopefully you'll be able to see it well. Hold on one sec. Okay, so this is an example of what I did today for the feelings. It's called the feelings heart. And I did it very quickly. So obviously this is not representative of my true feelings. I just did it to show you exactly what to do. So you're going to end up with something like this. This is actually a coloring book that I have. You're going to end up doing something like, let's see if you can see it where you can see it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, darn. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that all. Okay, so do you see? So you have the names of the feelings. You have people write colors associated with feelings. So this says red, angry, yellow, happy, blue, sad, gray, hopeless, purple, peace, and orange was surprise. So, and then you do a. Let's see if you can. Oh, no, it's not going to show up very well. But you get the idea. You basically draw a heart and gosh, why it's not showing it? I don't know why it's not showing it. But so you basically draw a heart and then you put the colors associated with it. So like however much you are feeling angry is how much you're going to fill the heart with. However much you are feeling happy, this is yellow, if you were feeling really happy this day and really peaceful, so this heart would indicate like a lot of happiness and a lot of peace, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of anger, a little bit of um being surprised about something. And so what you're going to do, okay, so that's one. Gosh, it's not okay. Obviously, I'm not in my normal podcasting space, but okay, so you get how that works. And then you're gonna do, let me show you, like, there's other, oh my goodness. Okay, really not showing it. But can you see that little heart down there? That is another way that you can do it. So you can also do it. So see how it's like, so that would be like a little bit of anger, a little bit of being surprised, some sadness, some peace. So again, there's different ways to do it. But the essential idea, that was kind of the worst, like being able to show a visual display. So now I know that for the future. You live and you learn, but I'm not going to do this podcast again. You basically fill your heart in with however much you're feeling, not feeling. If you're really, really happy, say, and you used yellow to describe happy, you might have a very, very yellow heart with like just a little bit of other feelings. But say you're feeling, there are some days that we can feel a lot of contradicting feelings at the same time. So what you want to do is have your clients label the whatever feeling feelings they're feeling and what color they're going to use to describe it, because some people might do, for like depressed, they might do black, or they might do dark blue, or they might do gray, or you know what I mean, something like that. Or happy, they might do orange or green, or who knows, they might choose black. I've had clients choose the most random colors. But so then you want to ask them, the way to process it in a group process is, okay, so you know share with everybody what your heart looks like, And then let's talk about each feeling that you're feeling. Why do you feel like you're feeling that way? Is it about a specific subject? Is it just in general? So there's a lot of different ways because each client usually has like 5 or 6 feelings going on at the same time. And so maybe they're surprised they just got a phone call from someone that they didn't expect, or, a check in the mail or something. And so but they'll go on and kind of explore and explain their feeling. Now, if they just are really pretty happy and content, you might see again a very dominant color, but you still probably will see like if they're sad about other things in their life. Some people can have like on one day, some person might have like a sick parent, and then also maybe they got a raise at their job, you know what I mean, or whatever. So the point is to just get very in touch with like all the different feelings that we can all feel at the same time. Which one is the most dominant, or which ones are the most dominant? Why? Being able to explain that to other people. And again, this is a really cool, I mean, obviously the therapy happens between the therapist and the clients as they are sharing their heart, right? You can really get into, okay, what's that about? And kind of tell me like, what is that bringing up for you? And, you can definitely get therapeutic with it, or you can keep it very much at like, again, this is a great activity for, say, moms to do. Hold on one sec. Oh, my cat. Um, for moms to do with their kids. So, it can be a really great idea for like getting your kids, or a dad to do. It's a great idea for a dad to do because it's a lot, it creates emotional intimacy too. When a child gets good at explaining their feelings, they get used to saying, I'm sad, or I'm hurt, or I'm worried about something. Then you can get a lot of good information about what's going on with them. And like I said, that feelings hurt will change every single day, which is why you could do it every day if you want. My gosh. It's just not everywhere. He always loves when I'm podcasting. So, you can do like you could literally do that feelings hurt every day, and it will always be different. You'll always pull like a lot of really good information out because it's going to be different based on different feelings each day, or what's going on in that person's life, right? So you can use it in therapy and get really clinical and psychodynamic, and oh, like you're feeling abandoned, why do you feel like, let's talk about that more. You can really, it's just a more prompting question for actual clinical groups, but for like family to do, it's a great way to increase communications about feelings every day. So, baby, no, here, up here, babe, here. What's up? Oh my goodness. Here, wait. I'll end this video because my cat's going a little crazy, but I hope you get the point of it, and I will see you again next time.